everyone, welcome back to my channel. It's Age of the Aquarius. I'm here today with my very first Get Ready With Me. I've always wanted to do Get Ready With Me. My life is like That's So Raven. We thought that show was over, but I am the new Raven. So chaotic things are happening at all times. So if you're ready for some crazy stories, please keep watching. Alrighty, so I think I'm ready to jump right into the look. So I'm thinking orange lipstick would be good for this, and then keep the eye really neutral so it's not too overpowering. So I'm gonna jump right into my Too Faced White Peach palette and go for a nice beige shade, Peach Cream right here. So yeah, this is really exciting. I have had a YouTube channel forever, and I've had a variety of content through the years, and last year I finally decided on, you know, what my content would be going forward. I started filming Saturday Night Cocktails, which you guys can find on my channel if you're subscribed to my page. If not, please do. So I started doing that last year, and then I was like, you know what, let me add some makeup tutorials and let me do some chit chat, get ready with me type things. And the day that I decided to test everything, I was just having a suspicious amount of sleep and I was really dragging. So I was like, okay, I've done all the troubleshooting that I need to do. Tomorrow I'm gonna get up and this is my day. I'm gonna start filming everything. So I'm trying to get some good sleep. So I go to bed really early and I wake up all of a sudden, right? All of a sudden I'm tossing and turning, and I get up and I turn on my TV and it's 3:34 a.m. Now, that's extremely horrifying. I don't know if you guys think demon time exists, but I do. So I'm like, oh my God, it's 3:34, which means that technically I was up at 3:33, which is not setting well. I can't believe I didn't just drop down on the ground and start praying right then and there. So it is 3:33, and then I'm starting to sit up and I'm like, something's wrong. Like my face does not feel right. So I'm like, okay, something isn't right. I get up, I turn on the light, I look in the mirror. Can you tell me why my right eye is swollen? I mean, it is almost swollen shut. So I'm looking at it hella hard. I'm like, okay, I don't see a spider bite. I don't see anything that could have happened while I'm sleeping. And it's only been a few hours. I went to bed really late that night. So it couldn't have been any more than, 4 hours that I was asleep. So I'm looking at this and I'm like, what the F is going on? And those of you who know me, if you guys were there for the Kris Jenner lip of 2019, that was it was a similar thing where I went to bed completely fine and I got up and my lip was swollen up on this one side about 3 times bigger than my lips normally are. I had to go to work like that. And I just remember that it was like that most of the day, and it gradually went down. And by the time I got home, it was back down to normal. So this is not an unusual instance. It's always something inexplicable, horrifying to witness, and non-curable. So it's just like, I'm left to the fates. I have no idea what the hell is going on. So I'm like, okay, I have to film tomorrow. I'm dead set on this. I have been working so hard to put everything together. So I need to start icing it. I'm like, all right, I'm icing it for like 15 minutes and it's not really doing anything. I take to Google and the first thing it says is, don't use ice. Oh. Don't use ice. They're like, use a hot compress. And I'm thinking to myself, who the hell would know that? I would have spent the entire night icing my eyeball for no reason, to no avail. So I'm like, I can't panic and get myself all riled up because I'm not gonna sleep. So I'm like, okay. Whew. So I do that, I take half a Benadryl, and then I put actual Benadryl cream right onto my eye. I'm like, I know, you're not supposed to do that. You're not supposed to put something like that directly on your eye. It probably says that right on the front of the package. But at this point, I'm like, it can only get better. I don't care. It went down the next day. It didn't go down that day. That day I just had to sit there and just pout. So alas, here I am. So who knows? But as far as all that kind of stuff is concerned, you know, the glamming and getting ready and everything that we usually do, it's nice to have a little bit time off to focus on that. So that's something that I've been really thankful about during this whole coronavirus situation. That's a positive I can take out of it, is that I've had time to focus on my regimen. But the one thing that was really frustrating at the beginning, back in March, was the nail shops being closed. And if you know me, I am a nail girl. Just looking at my nails ever not done, or one of them being broken, it sends me. It makes me so upset. And I've been really lucky because I've had the same nail guy for about 10 years and he's absolutely incredible. I've only cheated on him once. I cheated on him one time before my trip to Portland a couple years ago. Something happened. I don't know if he was just unavailable for a really long time or he went on vacation or something. I just felt like I couldn't wait. And I went to the salon down the street from my house and boy, did I regret it. Most recently, I was like, you know what? It's time to go back. My nails are looking crazy. So I made my appointment. And the thing with him is that he is really lenient on everything. Like I'll say he loves me. I love him back. But his one thing is do not be late. And I respect that because he's so good at what he does. He takes his time. He never, you know, tries to get you out of there without doing a great job. So I know that he has to have his, you know, his routine. Don't want to mess that up. And we all know here, my time management skills, abysmal. So that particular day, I had already slept in, never set an alarm, decided to embark upon 15,000 different tasks when I only had time for 2, and I'm already going to be late. So I like to give myself a 20-minute window to drive, just in case I have to stop for coffee, you know. I happened to wear sunglasses that day, and I picked the darkest sunglasses known to humanity. The covered parking, the Ramada thing, there's a car under it that I park right across from, and it's a black car, and so with the way the shadow's hitting around that time of day, I can't see anything. It's just a blind spot. So I glance at the car, get in my car, have on my sunglasses, and I am ready to go. I'm having a great time. And my hype song is Narcos by Migos. So I put Narcos on, but it's just so pitch black behind me. I'm not really thinking because I'm already getting into the first verse. You know, I'm over here like trapping like a narco, don't like Pablo, right? Crunch, crunch. And I'm not gonna lie, the first thing I thought besides, oh shit, is I'm going to be late for this nail appointment. And so I'm looking around, there's no one outside except for a few people who are landscaping, but they're so far over that they didn't even hear or see anything. So I'm like, oh my gosh, let me get out and assess the damage. My car has a basketball-sized dent in it. So then I go and look at her car, and the damage is minuscule. Minuscule scratches. You know, the kind of scratches that can just be taken off in a car wash? Like, they're so light and faint, you can just go right through it and it'll take them off. I'm all messed up, and I'm like, what do? I have a couple options here. I can go back upstairs, realize that I've ruined my own day, and that I'm not gonna make it to my nail appointment, and I'm just gonna have to sit here and handle the new situation that I just caused for myself. Or I could try to find her, because I've seen this lady before, and figure out where she lives and go say sorry and like handle it like that. Or I can just write a note and then get on my merry way and hope for the best, and that's what I choose. So I write her a note, and I'm just like, you know what, lady? I was like, call me. I know I messed up. I know I'm in trouble. And the only thing that really calmed me down, that made me feel less bad about the whole situation, was that she had Harry Potter stickers on the back of her car. And I'm a really big Harry Potter fan, so I was like, all right, this is a good sign. This is a really good sign. She's gonna be cool. She's not gonna be that mad. She can definitely hang. I drove off and I was 5 minutes behind. I have been coasting through the light before the nail shop, and I call and he goes, no, like, you're late. Sorry. So I've learned my lesson. So I'm 5 minutes behind and I'm just praying. I'm like, all right, I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna try my usual trick. I'm gonna hope it works. And so I call and I'm like, Paul, blah, blah, blah. I'm right here. I'm right here. I'm looking at the shop. I swear to you. And he goes, okay. That has not happened in a decade. I'm like, okay, I just got some good karma because I left that nice note and owned up to my faults because I'm a great citizen. I'm a great Samaritan. And he did not send me away, and I got my nails done and all was well in the world. Next, I'm going to use my lip pencil. I'm using this super dark maroon again. I know this is scary, but again, trust me, it'll work. And now I'm gonna fill in my lips with the Megalast Liquid Catsuit. This is by Wet n Wild. It is Flame of the Game. I like that. All right, so I'm gonna set my face. I'm gonna use the Wet n Wild Natural Finish Setting Spray. Looks like that. Goddess. And I will do my lashes and I will be right back. So this is the final look. I appreciate you all for sticking around and listening to my tall tales. I hope I have no more allergic reactions and I get that dent out of my car. And I'm serious, you guys, leave me a comment, tell me about some crazy medical anomalies that you've experienced that are inexplicable in nature. And I'll see you guys next time. Thanks for watching. Bye.